I say without looking at any notes either. Outstanding for a first-time speech. That lets us know that you're comfortable. If you were nervous, I didn't detect it. I suspected you were, but I did not detect it. And as a speaker, we all get nervous. Those nerves are really good. I tell people use that energy to convert it into a powerful speech. That's what you gave us today. The other objective of the icebreaker speech is for us to get a chance to learn something about the speaker. Well, we learned that you're a risk taker because you've lived around the world. I loved it when you respond to your husband, why not? We have nothing to lose. Turkey? Why not? We have nothing to lose. That tells us, you, my dear, are a risk taker. You're bold, you're daring. We love that in a person. Thank you for letting us understand that about you. For your speech preparation, you used a chronologic flow from North Sunflower County. I love that. Notice you didn't say a city. In the South, it's always the county. North Sunflower County, all the way through to getting back to, or into North Carolina. So you gave us a chronologic as an icebreaker so we know where you've been. We know you have family, we know you have 2 children, one born in Turkey where only the doctor spoke English. You slid that in there. That was fun to say, only the doctor spoke English. That had to be a trial going through that childbirth, girlfriend. I'd never know the joy. So you had a definite opening, body, and conclusion. You took us circularly through your life. You opened with a question. How does a Mississippi girl get to Chapel Hill? You ended it with, now you know how a Mississippi girl got to Chapel Hill. It's nice to see the beginning and the end all come together. That shows the preparation and the closure for your speech. Amazing how you didn't use any notes. I mentioned that already, but didn't even come back to check on anything. It was just completely from your head. You're living your life. Icebreakers are usually the easiest speeches given because you're talking about your life. But even then, I've still seen some speakers come back and refer to their notes. The only thing I'd suggest differently is there's a term we have in Toastmasters in some of the clubs. It's called the pterodactyl stance. And that's where your hands are in this position. I'm sorry, Dr. Pterodactyl, I meant to say T-Rex. Where your hands stay at the same position most of the time. Everybody know what a T-Rex is? Well, the hands weren't like this. They were kind of like this. Maybe that's containing your nerves. So ideally, try to get the hands down. Brian gave us a wonderful suggestion this morning about ideally your hands should be at your side when in the resting position. And the whole speech is kind of like this. For an icebreaker, not to worry. Try to change it for some of your future speeches. One thing that Bryant said that kind of goes through, did we go from green to red?
We went from green to yellow to red.
Oh, thank you. Try to move when you talk about different portions of your life. Because everybody's not going to say, darling, that's a wonderful speech. I will not say, look for the next one, give us more. You're welcome.
Someone who's very aware of the environment. Lights on, gotta move. Red lights on, gotta move. Okay. Claudia, thank you for offering to evaluate Brian's speech. Brian's speech was 5 advanced speaking techniques. Please welcome Claudia. Thank you very much.